Revlon, world's largest selling lipsticks. Revlon, world's largest selling nail enamel. Revlon, whose wonderful new hairspray, Silk and Net, holds your hair in place perfectly. Revlon, greatest name in cosmetics, brings you What's Going On, starring Lee Bowman.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the new television game, What's Going On? To play our game, we have 6 Revlon players, 3 panelists here in the theater, and 3 challengers somewhere on the outside. And now let's meet our panel. First, here is the nationally famous columnist who writes for the New York Herald Tribune Syndicate, Mr. Gardner. Hi, you were wonderful last week with those chopsticks.
Well, thanks very much, Lee.
And now the lovely star of the Jackie Gleason show, Miss Audrey Meadows, who last week burned $1 million right in front of our eyes. Hi, Audrey.
Hi, Lee.
And now, a very familiar face to you, the host of the Fireside Theater, my good friend, Gene Raymond.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our panel. In a few minutes, you'll meet the 3 challengers who are outside someplace waiting to stump the panel.
You're pretty. Waiting long?
Yeah, and I'm late.
No car, huh?
Bad credit.
I got a car.
Hey, I can't get financing.
Sure you can. It's easy. Just call 1-800-BAR-NONE. If you need car financing, even if you have bad credit, 1-800-BAR-NONE could get you approved in minutes.
1-800-BAR-NONE? You can? I am? Really?
Scintillating. Need a car? Call 1-800-BAR-NONE. Everyone deserves a second chance, bar none. Call now.
Just 3 reasons why Trim Spa X32 is #1. Sexy, powerful, attitude. Before I started Trim Spa, I couldn't have worn this. But now look at me. Trim Spa X32. Trim Spa, baby.
In a dog-eat-dog world, there is only room for winners. It's triumph and glory only for the best, and a trip to the dog pound for the rest. Dog Eat Dog, Wednesday night at 9 on GSN, the network for games.
All right, panel, we're ready for the game. Now, 3 times tonight, you'll have to guess where the challenger is and what's going on. You can ask questions until you hear this chime. The chime will sound every 45 seconds, at which time we'll pass on to another questioner. Now, the number of chimes will vary according to the difficulty of the problem. Now, panel, don't turn around. We don't want to give anything away or for you to get any clues. And now, let's go to Cliff Norton at our first Revlon remote. Oh, yes. Cliff. Come on, we're getting around to you, I have a feeling. Come on around, Cliff. Well, panel, I wish you could take a look at this, but please don't. It's going to be pretty tough. It's going to be pretty tough. There he is. Cliff, can you hear me? Ah, there you're coming in. Let's try it again, Cliff.
We're covering an awful lot of ground here, Lee. And Sunday, this particular large place is an awfully big night. Lots of excitement, lots of order and chaos. Somehow I'm right in the middle of everything, but I don't know why I just get the feeling that I don't belong. However, suppose we let our audience see what the panel has to get. Now, here is what's going on.
Well, we can't wait to see because we certainly couldn't hear. Okay, panel, in spite of the bad audio, let's see if you can find out what's going on. For this problem, we have 5 chimes, and we'll begin with Audrey Meadows.
Cliff, are you in New York?
I think maybe I'd better answer for you, Cliff. The audio seems to have failed. No, he is not in New York.
He isn't. Is he in the East?
No.
South?
No.
Middle West?
Yes.
What was that?
Pay no attention. The audio isn't coming through.
I think they just dropped a camera. He's in the Middle West.
Norton.
Is it a large city in the Middle West, Lee?
Yes, it is.
Is it where I was last week? Is he in Chicago?
Yes, he is.
He can't hear me. That's Cliff's hometown, isn't it?
I can hear you, Audrey. I can hear you.
Oh, you
fine. You're
sneak.
coming
You
through
just
now,
weren't
Cliff.
answering.
Good.
Cliff?
I'm glad I'm getting to it. Yes,
Isn't that your hometown? Chicago?
indeed. Indeed it is.
Are you alone, Cliff?
No, I'm not alone at all. No, indeed.
Are you with members of your family?
I beg your pardon, miss.
That is... I'm sorry, that's 1 down, 4 to go. Hi, Gardner.
I don't know why all the laughs. I mention my relatives occasionally and don't get that many laughs. Cliff, if they're not members of your family, are there any particular friends of yours with you?
They're hardly particular, sir.
Are you out of doors?
Yes.
Well, are you in a specific place in Chicago?
Yes.
Well, now, does this place have any significance in your life?
It didn't up till tonight. I think it will have a lasting significance from now on.
For example, could it be where you made your professional debut as an actor?
I don't think I will give that question the dignity of an answer. No.
Well, you say the dignity of an answer. Have you any dignity at this moment?
I'm sorry, Hi, that's 2 down, 3 to go. Gene Raymond.
Are you doing something that's dangerous, Cliff?
Not really, Gene, no.
Are you, you say you're out of doors. When we mentioned relatives, there were a lot of laughter. It must have something to do with the zoo. Are you in the zoo?
No, sir. No, I'm not.
You're not in the zoo?
No.
There goes my theory. Well, are you in the park in Chicago?
No.
Are you in the city part of Chicago?
In the city, yes.
In the Loop?
No.
Oh, well, let me see.
Get off of there! Not you. You're all right.
I think I heard a chime there. Did I hear the
you
chime?
heard a chime.
That's 3 down, 2 to go. Audrey Meadows.
Cliff,
Yes, Audrey.
since you're not alone, there people or things with you, are they animals?
Oh, they're animals. They're animals.
Yes,
They are
definitely
animals.
are.
Yes, they are.
Are you doing something perfectly terrible to these poor things? Are you about to?
No.
Are you?
I'm not.
Well, are you going to be a party to this thing?
That is 4 down, 1 to go. Hi, Gardner. Come on, Hi, you want to get this?
Yeah, Cliff, are these friends of yours 4-footed friends?
Yes.
Are they long for this world?
Or short for this world.
Very good
Probably
question,
not.
Hi.
Probably not, Hi.
I mean, there are several things in Chicago that Chicago is particularly noted for outside of Cliff Norton. Would you be, for example, anywhere where, let's say, the aroma was a little bit like the swamps in Jersey? Might you be anywhere near the stockyards?
Might be.
He definitely is. Well, Hi, you came pretty close on that. Penalty, I don't think you won that. If you'll turn around, you'll find out that Cliff Norton is counting sheep in the stockyards in Chicago. How many sheep did you count, Cliff?
Oh, I don't know, Lee. That jerky sheep there got in line 7 times. I got all mixed up.
How did you stay awake, Cliff?
Well, honestly, though, the sheep and I are visiting here.
Oh, you are?
Because these pens in this particular area are devoted to steers. As you can see right now.
Cliff?
Yes, Lee?
Cliff, I'm afraid due to that audio problem, we're going to have to leave you now.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, I will say that I did find a lot of wonderful 4-footed friends here.
Well, Cliff,
And so-
it's been nice seeing you and all your companions out there, and thanks for being with us on What's Going On.
Thank you.
Okay, Cliff. Merry Christmas, Cliff.
Merry Christmas.
Series of Blackjack returns. It's season 2 with twice the jackpot and double the drama.
And that's how I roll.
Who will beat the odds and become the next Blackjack champion? World Series of Blackjack, Friday at 10. Part of Casino Night on GSN.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you, everyone.
Really great loan offers.
Remember, no points.
Okay.
Bye.
We'll let you know.
I think we got some pretty good mortgage offers there.
Yeah. Of course, we still need to pick a real estate agent.
Now at LendingTree.com, you can find a mortgage and a real estate agent all in one place. Call now at 1-800-555-TREE.
Sorry about that, guys. Hey, no problem. We got a 4-bed.
You can now view detailed listings of homes for sale in your area that meet your specific needs. You can also get up to a $1,000 gift card to the Home Depot when you close with a real estate agent certified by LendingTree. Just fill out one simple form and choose the mortgage and the real estate agent that's right for you. Act now and take advantage of our gift card offer to the Home Depot. Call LendingTree at 1-800-555-TREE.
To fight bad breath, you have to clean way on the back of your tongue. So, either get a roll-out tongue or new Reach Fresh and Clean. Reach reinvented the toothbrush with the first two-sided toothbrush and tongue cleaner. It removes hard-to-reach bacteria on the back of your tongue, which causes up to 90% of bad breath. For a coupon, go online and get 75 cents off a new Reach Fresh and Clean toothbrush. Nothing is beyond reach.
Hidden Valley Ranch is coming to Chicago's Navy Pier, asking folks, how should ranch dressing taste?
Creamy, thick, good.
I can tell this is Hidden Valley because it's perfect.
That's what it's supposed to taste like.
Hidden Valley is the original.
This is the real deal.
My daughter loves the Hidden Valley Ranch.
I don't know of any other brands that can compare to this.
Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. We made it first, we made it right.
Really tastes good.
Hidden Valley Ranch, the way ranch is supposed to taste.
Get your game face online now.
All right, panel, now we have a special type of problem for you to solve. We've invited to our theater the wife of a New York mailman. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Michael McGarvey. Well, Miss McGarvey, I imagine your husband's been pretty busy just about this time of year.
Oh, indeed he has.
How many, have you got any idea how many Christmas packages he carries during this season?
Well, I'm sure he thinks it's about 4,000. It's actually about 400 a week.
Yeah, I'll bet he does. Well, now, do you know where Mr. McGarvey is right now?
No, I don't.
Hmm? Well, that's fine, because we do. We came and took Mr. McGarvey away from you and sent him someplace to stump you in the panel. Now, we want you to ask questions along with the other panelists, and if you and the panel can find out what's going on with Mr. McGarvey, Revlon will give you a check for $100. Now, I can assure you that your husband is in good hands because he's with one of our Revlon players, Miss Susie Oakland. So if we're ready...
Very good hands.
So if we're ready, let's go to Susie Oakland and Mr. McGarvey at our second Revlon remote. Now, don't you turn around and look.
This is where we are, Lee. And I think it's all right for us to tell the panel and Mrs. McGarvey that we're right downstairs in the basement of this theater with Mr. McGarvey. Say hello to your wife, Mr.
Hello, Lillian.
Hello.
Panel, Mr. McGarvey has consented to be a guinea pig in a very interesting experiment. And with us tonight, we have two lovely young ladies who are going to help perform this experiment. Are we ready, girls? Ready. Good. Let's get started.
You nervous?
Yes, go.
Just imagine Mr. McGarvey.
Here, we certainly put that one over on you. Okay, this is only the beginning, Mr. McGarvey. But now, let's let the audience see what the panel has to guess. Here's what's going on.
Well, you have 6 chimes for this panel, and let's start with you, Miss McGarvey.
Are you having a good time, love?
Yes or no?
Are you doing something physical?
I'm not.
Are they doing something physical to you?
Yes, they are.
I should say.
Don't be nervous, Miss McGarvey.
Did I ever do it to you?
No, you didn't.
Would you want me to?
Not necessarily.
I think the answer to that should be definitely no.
Could men be doing it to you?
What's that?
Could men be doing it to you?
Just as well.
Oh, I hardly think so.
Well, that's 1 down, 5 to go. Gene Raymond.
Well, this action involves Miss Oakland, I take it. Is that correct, Mr. McGarvey?
Well, no.
Partly.
Hardly?
Partly, but I'm more supervising than actually working, Gene.
Oh, I see. The other 2 young ladies, are these 2 young ladies under the age of 21?
Pretty close to it.
They're
I don't think that's important, Gene. They both look like they're 21 or under.
Oh, I see.
They're just a lot better at this than I am, Gene.
I see. I was just trying to find out if they were children, that's all. I really wasn't interested in how old they were. But, well, what I want to find out is this action. Now, this action that they're doing to you, does it involve their hands?
Yes,
Their hands?
Their hands,
Yes.
bare hands, I assume.
They're bare hands.
They're bare hands. All right, now,
That's 2 down, 4 to go. Audrey Meadows.
I don't understand what you're doing in the basement. It sounds like you're slapping that poor man.
Yet. Slapping, you say?
Doesn't it sound like they're hitting him?
Oh, they're not.
They're not?
That's their bare hands.
Does that noise have something to do with what you're doing
Absolutely.
Well, yes, it does, Audrey.
Are you clapping your hands or are you clapping him?
I doubt whether he can even move them, Audrey.
I'm not moving my hands.
Uh-huh.
He can't even move them? Does this have anything to do with his job? Did you say he worked in the post office?
He's a mailman.
A mailman? Does this have anything to do with Christmas mail or mail of any kind?
Yes, it does, Audrey.
Well, that's 3 down and 3 to go. High.
What are they trying to do? Prove that the postman always rings twice?
Not that.
Has anything to do with let's say this, it's an occupational, one of the, you keep getting those sweating flies there. What happens is that this is an occupational hazard. Is that such a thing involved? For instance, he gets tired of walking around. Are they massaging his feet or something?
No.
Not lucky.
That's 4 down, 2 to go. We're back to you, Miss McGarvey. I think your husband will know more about his trade after he goes through this experience.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Are they wrapping him as a Christmas parcel?
You'll turn around, you'll see that your husband is being wrapped up as a Christmas parcel.
Very
Susie.
Yes, Lee?
Susie, bring Mr. McGarvey up here, will you please?
I certainly will, Lee.
That's fine. Well, that's absolutely wonderful, Miss McGarvey. He'll be up here in a minute, and we'll give him back to you. I'd like you to know that helping Susie Oakland wrap him were 2 professional wrappers from the world's largest makers of gift wrappings. That's Dennison's on 37th Street and 5th Avenue, New York City, who take pride in the fact that they can wrap up anything from a lipstick to a battleship. This is the first time they've ever wrapped up a mailman. Here,
noisy
also
wrappers.
wrapped by Dennison's for you, Miss McGarvey, is a gift package of Revlon products.
Thank you.
And, just a minute. Here's a check for the $100 that you won and won so handily all by yourself.
Thank you.
And by the way, for the 2 girls from Dennison's, we also have Revlon gift packages. Now, do we see any signs of Mr. McGarvey yet?
Yes, here he comes.
There he is.
Oh.
Come on up on the stage, will you please?
Oh, that's very
Well, there he is. Hi, dear. How are you? How's it feel to be wrapped up as a Christmas package?
I don't know. I'd rather be delivering them.
This is the kind of present I always wanted, Lee.
Mr. McGarvey, we know what you've gone through delivering packages this Christmas season, and we know how important comfortable shoes are to a mailman. So we're going to see to it that Revlon gives you a pair of famous Murray space shoes made especially for you. These shoes are said to be the most comfortable in the world. Susie, will you please wrap Mr. McGarvey and give him back to his wife? And thank you and Mr. and Mrs. McGarvey for being such good sports. Thank you very much.
Break out the disco ball, because it's time to throw it back as GSM presents Saturday Night Classics. This week, There's no scheme in this pyramid, as Dick Clark tries to make everyone rich on the $100,000 pyramid.
You gotta come in and watch. Stay with us.
Join us for Saturday Night Classics beginning at 9 on GSN.
You ever think you might have worms? If your computer is slowing down or crashing or just acting weird.
E-acceleration with the full power of Stop Sign can make it like new again.
Stop Sign gives you virus protection second to none.
With a spam blocker and spyware remover.
Pop-up blocker.
And the Stop Sign firewall for all the protection you'll ever need.
Guaranteed.
You may be infected and not even know it. Go to StopSign.com for a free virus scan now.
Get your game face online now.
Boy, that Mrs. McGarvey pulled that right out of the blue, didn't she? All right, panel, let's play What's Going On. Let's go to Kitty Carlisle at our third Revlon remote.
This is where I am. And you might have a little difficulty in finding me without the sharp eye of our camera. Now, if we had a date, this is where we might meet. And I'd like you to take another little look around. But since our date tonight is with the audience, I'm over here waiting to say hello to them. Hello. I think everything is ready, isn't it? Fine. Now let's let our audience see what the panel has to guess. Here's what's going on.
Okay, panel. Now let's see if you can find out what's going on. For this problem, we have 5 chimes, and let's start with Hi Gardner.
Well, Kitty, are you in New York?
Yes.
Kitty, your voice has changed. And I didn't get what it said.
Can we have that again?
Kitty, are you in New York?
Yes.
That answer your question, Hi?
Yes, and the acoustics are just wonderful. I take it you have a number of people with you.
Yes.
And undoubtedly, they are yes men.
Yes.
Are you outdoors or are you underground somewhere with the echo?
Well, you have to ask yes or no.
I have to ask yes or no? All right, I'll ask yes or no.
You have to ask a question. She can answer yes or no.
Are you outdoors?
No.
Are you in a cabin of some kind? An echo chamber?
No.
Are you in a theater?
No.
That's 1 down, 4 to go. Gene Raymond.
Are you in a public building of some kind?
Yes.
Is it? You said that it was not a theater, didn't you? Well, is it a nightclub or some place like a nightclub?
No.
Is it an office building?
I would say no, in the strictest sense of the word.
Well, would it be a department store where there are also offices?
No.
I thought it was a pretty dirty laugh, too. Now, let me see. What other places are there in New York besides office buildings, restaurants, nightclubs?
That's 2 down.
You're on, Audrey.
2 down, 3 to go. Audrey Meadows.
They're the prettiest answers I've ever heard. Kitty, you're not giving singing lessons by any chance, are you?
No.
If you are, somebody's wasting money.
Very good.
There's a tenor in there that sounds like Dennis Day.
Sounds like Jack Dempsey.
Kitty, do you have a large group, obviously, of singers? Do you have a famous group of singers with you wherever you are?
Yes.
Well, the Metropolitan doesn't have office buildings in it, does it?
No.
Office buildings, offices in it. I'm all right.
I think it might help if you'd locate where she is, definitely.
Not.
No, not an office building, actually, Audrey.
Are you in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes.
Ooh. Are you, well, they can't be choir singers at any of the
That's
stores.
what you
Church,
I mean, they're choir singers, they're Glee Club or something, but I don't understand where you are.
That's one of your problems.
And that left you without an answer.
Sounds like one of the sheep again.
Goodness.
Well, that's 3 down, 2 to go. Hi, Gardner.
How many more chimes have we got?
2.
2? You
Little,
said you're
little
not,
high.
you're not in a theater, but you're in an auditorium of some kind?
Will you please repeat that question?
Okay, Kitty. You say you're in an auditorium
That's always been my ambition.
You say you're in an auditorium of some kind?
No.
And yet it's big enough for an entire group, obviously.
Yes, it is.
Are you with a famous glee club of some kind?
Yes.
Are there any famous names? Is it led by some...
Well, I'm sorry, Hi, that's 4 down, 1 to go. Gene Raymond.
Can't they
Are you
sing
up
anything
in the
besides
campus
yes or
at
no?
one of the universities?
No.
There goes that
No,
dirty
she's
laugh
Midtown.
again. She's in Midtown. Oh, did we stop?
Midtown, New York.
Are you in the vicinity of Broadway?
No.
Well, panel, I'm sorry you didn't get that. If you'll turn around, you'll see that Kitty Carlisle is singing with the New Haven Railroad Men's Glee Club in Grand Central Station. Kitty, I think you sounded absolutely wonderful. I don't know how all those men get away from home this time of year. Their sons let them get away that
Well, they
easy?
have a lot of their wives with them, and I've just met them. They're absolutely delightful ladies.
All right, fine, Kitty. Can you tell us something more about this group that you're singing with?
Well, I'd like you to know, Lee, that they're all employees of Pat B. McGinnis's New Haven Railroad, and their glee club is a form of recreation and not a business. However, they give many concerts during the year, and during the Christmas season, they're one of the many glee clubs and choruses that sing in Grand Central Station. I might add that I'm very lucky to have them to myself tonight, because normally when they sing here, they have their counterpart in the New Haven Railroad Women's Choral Group. I can't hope to sound like 50 female voices, but we rehearsed a carol together, and we'd like to do it for you.
Good.
It's Adeste Fidelis, O Come All Ye Faithful. Is that right, gentlemen?
Kitty, I don't know if you can still hear me, but thank you, and I hope you'll thank every member of the Men's Glee Club for being with us on What's Going On. We hope you enjoyed What's Going On tonight. Next week, playing the game in the studio with us will be Kitty Carlisle, Gene Raymond, and Susie Oakland. And outside on special assignment to stump the panel will be Hi Gardner, Audrey Meadows, and Cliff Norton. So until next week when Revlon, the greatest name in cosmetics, brings you What's Going On, this is Lee Bowman. Good night and Merry Christmas.
This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Codman production. Travel arrangements were made through United Airlines, the nation's fastest airlines that fly DC-7 nonstop between Los Angeles and New York in less than 7.25 hours. Be sure and tune in next week to see What's Going On.